Hi, my name is John Blair and I'm going to show you how to automatically create content in Umbraco 8. Okay, the agenda for this video is we'll create a new content page, we'll save it to trigger some auto content creation. The auto content creation is defined by rules in a config file. These rules allow for an n-level tree of content to be created. In our example case, we'll create a content page which has a sections container which also has a title section. We'll then review the code, we'll take a look at the config file, and we'll take a look at the Umbraco component that runs the rules in the config file. Okay, let's see how it's done. So we'll create a content page, sample auto page, and we'll save it. So we'll see, as we've saved the page, we get a page sections container and a title section. Auto page title, title body, and just for demonstration purposes we'll animate this new node. So now that we've created two sections, we'll publish this. So we'll publish it with the channel details. It's on the page. Let's have a look now. And that's what our page does. So it's got a title and the body, and we just switched on animation for that content. So now let's see how that was done in the code. So we'll take a look at the code. We have a config file, autocontent.config, that's in the Umbraco config directory. We just define a list of content creation rules. So in this case, what we said was when we create a content page, then automatically create a sections container and give it a title, page sections container. And also when we create this page sections container, we define another rule that says when that container is created, create a text section underneath that with the title section. So let's go back and take a look at that. So we can see that this is our content page. It creates a section container, and under the section container we can see that we get a text section. So that's the rules being engaged with, and how we do that is we do it via a composer. So we create an auto content created component, and if we take a look at that, the initialize method for that, we see that we tap into the content service saved event. Now if we look at the content service saved event, for each item that's saved, we only want to process these rules if it's a new item, and a bit clumsy how it's done, but this is how you tell if an item is new and been saved for the first time. So if it is new, we run our set of rules. And in doing the running, we look through all the rules and we check if the new item being saved or created matches the alias of our content type. If it is, then we create the content for that new type, and the way we do that is we access the content service and we call the create and save method for that. Creating a new node with the node name per the config and the document type alias. And when we do this, and the fact that we save the new node, so in our case the page sections container, that saving will trigger the save event for that item, and that itself will run through the rules for the saved item and create any further children on that item that match the rules. So in our case, there was a text section that gets automatically created for the page section container. So that's how it's done. And just taking a look at the rest of this auto content service, we can see that the rules will be stored in a static instance, so that the rules only get read from the config file once when Umbraco starts up. So reading the rules from the config file, we store them in the autocontent.config. It's a standard XML file that we've seen. It just runs through each of the rules, pulls out the attributes, and then stores them in the rules list. And that's that. We add a bit of logging so that we can check that our service is behaving appropriately, and that's auto content creation. Thanks for watching.